And the starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. This is the matchup, Tim, we've all been excited for, waiting for between two of the premier teams in this Western Conference.
Yeah, these two teams are looking at a deep playoff run in the Western Conference. Hey, both have aspirations to be in the finals. This game should be a great measuring stick.
I think they knew they were going to face each other, don't you?
And couldn't wait for it, Kevin.
Yeah. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Fox. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. SGA against Fox. Holmgren outside. Outside Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And let's not forget, J-Dub finished in the top 10 in three-point percentage. I say that puts him in an elite category.
Here's Champagnie. Shoots. Castle misses.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Holmgren finds Williams. SGA on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And Fox has it in the corner. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder leading by 3. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Champagnie following the basket by Lou Dort. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. Fox, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And it's SGA penetrating. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Vassell outside. There's the screen for the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holmgren finds SGA. Castle against Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Outside Williams. Holmgren up top. coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Holmgren. Williams has got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's SGA. After the basket by San Antonio. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Spurs trail by 5. Three-pointer, Fox drills the three-pointer. Fox has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Basket counts. 8 points for him.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Vassell outside. Castle on the wing. Defended by Dort. Williams against Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as the season wraps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. That one is off. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Good on the second free throw.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Now Barnes. Back to Castle. Here's the screen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Drills it from outside. Dort's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Castle. Holmgren against Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. He's got 7.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs trail by 4. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. And it's San Antonio with another.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
Champagnie passes to Barnes. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Hartenstein showing you the physicality. He's a guy who welcomes contact on his way to the rim.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wallace comes in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. The Spurs also with the sub. Harper's checked in. That free throw, no good.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
And he's good on the second. Here's Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Fox has got 8.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Now, here's Mitchell. Another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Wallace looking for an opening. And he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Barnes outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Mitchell in the corner. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And San Antonio shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough, having himself a night.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Kevin, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Hallie, thanks. Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Wiggins finds Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing, Champagnie passes to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Barnes can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the middle. Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Mitchell outside. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
We've got Jalen Williams. Cason Wallace is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Wallace misses. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Now here's Harper. Takes a 3, and the 3-ball is good.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And here is Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Cornette. 13 feet away. Castle misses. It's Joe on the wing. He's covered by Cornette. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Wallace misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Harper from the arc. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 3. Now here's Wallace. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Harper. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball, but the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Wallace misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Vassell from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. Outside Williams. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Wallace misses.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to Cornette. Now Castle. Fires from deep. San Antonio again turning it over. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Stephon Castle, number 1.
He's just ahead of his years as far as vision and recognition on the offensive end. A talented playmaker. He is only going to get better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Fox, he's checked in for Harper. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And how about we check the numbers for him?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
On the wing, Wallace. Castle covering. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
This one for 3. San Antonio again missing. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. To end the cold streak. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Fox looking it over. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. High arcing shot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Free throw good, Wallace. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Castle up top, covered by Joe. Outside, Fox. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 8. From deep, Williams. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. SGA against Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Joe. to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carries it down low. SGA's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
A 3 from Barnes. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Williams against Barnes. Holmgren wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
SGA against Fox. Right side, SGA. 4 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Over Barnes. The shot by Williams, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Barnes kicks to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. The putback high over the top. Wembanyama.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Outside Williams. Wallace outside. Down low. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And let's check out the stats for Williams. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 16 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Dort comes in for Wallace, and it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. Pass to Harper. For 3, Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fires the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Vassell outside. And Wembanyama with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
And Wembanyama too much inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Screen by Hartenstein. Williams gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Cornett. Outside, Harper. His 3-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
On the wing, Fox. Covered by Mitchell. And here's Harper from the arc. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You're looking at a big wing here. Williams is 6'6", roughly 220 pounds, and he is tough to get off his driving line.
Now, here's Vassell. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dort finds Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Then for the Spurs, Champagne's checked in. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Oklahoma City on D. They lead by 17. And here is Vassell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Williams can't hit. Spurs trail by 15. In the corner, Castle with it. A pass to Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. SGA finds Dort. Hartenstein inside, guarded by Fox. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Cranes the three-pointer. Now Fox. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking it possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Spurs, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Thunder.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Spurs trail by 18. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. Here's Castle. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Back to Castle. 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Williams from outside. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Outside, Fox. No good with the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Bounce pass from Williams. Pass to Dort. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple. SGA's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Thunder. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama looking it over.
They started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
Inside, here's Hartenstein.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama's got 15.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
To the paint, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Wembanyama outside. The kick out to Fox. And the 3 off target.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Dort. Castle misses.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 23 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fox. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. SGA's got 11 in the second half.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. Wembanyama left side. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's George. He's got 5. Pass to SGA. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fox from outside. Thunder with the rebound.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 27. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams looking around. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Holmgren outside. From deep, SGA. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. To the right side. Taken away by Williams. Inside. Outside for SGA. Joe in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And it falls over the rim and in. SGA's got 29 in the game.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Fox against SGA. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And taking a look now at the stats for Fox. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Shot clock at 6. With the drive, the 3, and that one's good. Champagnie.
Fox with the incredible penetration there, able to find the open teammate.
Pass to Joe. Back to SGA. And stolen by Castle. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
After a solid first half, he's now forcing things and getting a little careless with the ball.
Mitchell, he's checked in for SGA. Oklahoma City has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And here is Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Connects from three-point range. Wallace has got 11.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
It's good from long range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Wiggins. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Williams. Wallace outside. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Misses the 3. And San Antonio shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Offensive rebound, and the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama has got 10 points here in the second half.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Mitchell dishes to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. There's the steal. Here's Wembanyama. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. Here's Wiggins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 7 points.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Wembanyama, and it's in off the backboard. Wembanyama has got 25 points.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Now Wallace. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him, and I think there's more where that came from. Right back after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kenrich Williams out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Carlson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Vassell. Pass to Cornette. Here's Fox, covered by Mitchell. Vassell, a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. Got it from 16 feet. Fox has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Spurs. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And here's Harper from the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Williams. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Vassell against Wallace. Pass to Joe. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Carlson. Now Wallace. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. No good from outside.
It's just not his night from the 3, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Pass to Cornette. Now here's Vassell. They set the pick. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And a deep 3 from Fox. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Mitchell outside. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Barnes. And Barnes gets double teamed. Outside Harper, 6 to shoot. Nice shot from the wing. Thunder have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Williams passes to Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Fox finds Barnes. And he gets it to go.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot. but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Fox. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
And now the fast break, Fox with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. Wallace left side. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Barnes passes to Vassell. And Fox has it in the corner. Another miss by Fox.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Wallace. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Wallace has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world, so there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
On the free throw, no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Free throw good, Wiggins. And Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
They get it back. Outside, Fox. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 22.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Wiggins with the bounce pass. Williams inside. Wembanyama on him. Pass to Wallace. Launches it. No good. San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Up top, Fox. McCain defending. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 24.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Here's Wallace. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Wallace. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to McCain. And here is Caruso. For three. Good on the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Wembanyama outside. Fox from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins finds McCain. Over in the corner, Caruso. And the Thunder, another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Here's Wembanyama for 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Wallace. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Wiggins, a screen on Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Caruso. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama with it. Can they get it? And Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds.
McCain against Fox. Now McCain. Here's Wiggins. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama outside. He gets that one. 29 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Pass to Caruso. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. McCain finds Williams, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here are the Spurs. And the basket by Castle.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
McCain with the ball, guarded by Fox. Rob. And here is Vassell. Wembanyama outside. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries from 7. That's good from Fox on the assist by Wembanyama.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.